Crop circles. One of the most fascinating and intriguing mysteries of all times, mainly of our times. Lore, related to this incredible prodigy, is fathomless, but to date none of the answers provided help solve the mystery. The moniker they go by is absolutely demeaning and belittling. The intricate, precise, incredibly elaborate patterns of the pictographs that seem to appear right out of the blue, across corn and wheat fields, aren't anything close to mere circles. The phenomenon might have been recorded since the 17th century. Even though the so-called mowing devil is pictured harvesting a grass field, pictographs have appeared worldwide from North America to China, even though they seem to have a soft spot for southern England. The occurrence of new circles seems to have considerably dropped during the last few years, but across the turn of the century, when hardly a week passed without a new pattern popping out of a field, numbers spiked. Pretty much to the disconcert of the disgruntled farmers that suffered considerable damage. Before they turned to charging visitors flocking to see the magical patterns. Although genius artists may be out of the ordinary man's league, we know who and how brought about the works we can admire the world over. Ancient megaliths building techniques and meaning are still being debated, but they have been brought about thousands of years ago. Other mysteries like UFO abductions, fairy rings or sightings of Bigfoot or snowmen, are based on no other evidence than witnesses' tales, and therefore open to any sort of interpretation and more often than not utterly unreliable. On the other hand, crop circles are real. Here and now, they are out there for the taking. Not only have they been seen, they have been studied, catalogued, photographed, filmed and admired by thousands of people, laymen and scientists as well. How can something real be dismissed as a hoax? I may well be out on a limb, but I beg to claim that, in spite of the dozens of mythbusters that have gone to unthinkable lengths to debunk the making of such incredible works of art, nobody has managed to come up with a sensible theory, let alone reproduce their magnificent, astounding and mesmerizing nature. The pictographs measure up to 800 feet. This means they can only be appreciated by bird view, not from the ground. Could anybody even draw pencil on paper without being able to see the limits of the sheet they are using? The circle's design is so perfect and complex that they most definitely require a good deal of work at the drawing board. Most of them follow precise and high-level math formulas. Where on earth are the blueprints? Either paperwork or CAD files? Again, it would take engineers or mathematicians to conceive patterns of such a complexity. The bar is pretty high. Can you picture a bunch of pub-goers stealthily storming a crop field at night, carrying tools and flashlights, spreading across such field, to carry out the most difficult task ever, without leaving but a cigarette butt behind, and going completely undetected by the hundreds of circle chasers that every year stubbornly patrol the plains in the hope to spot a circle in the making? Not our chance. We might not know how circles are made, but we can certainly claim that no prankster, armed with ropes harnessed to planks, has ever been able to copy the originals. The corn stalks that form the patterns are known to be bent, not snapped, as it would happen had they been pressed with a plank. Also, there appears strangely and intimately modified, almost blown. Moreover, insects, caught in the perimeter of the circles, died clinging to the stalks, and are perfectly preserved, as if they had been cooked in a microwave oven. The list of peculiarities goes on forever. Are we facing mere works by very shy artists? Or are beings from another galaxy nudging at us humans. To stir our curiosity? I wouldn't take anything off the table. But we are splitting hairs now. Croppies are not to give up their secrets. Whatever their hidden purpose or concealed message is, crop circles are simply marvelous. So let's just feast our eyes on them. In awe and respect.
Hey. You. She boss. Was this labor of love? Or did it earn us a point?